Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Ranjith Alphonse, licensed counselor psychologist. Today I am going to discuss with you about the psychology of overthinking. Here in this topic I will be discussing about what is overthinking, what are the situations today, the statistics, why do we overthink, and what are the symptoms and signs of overthinking, what are the consequences of overthinking, and above all, few recommendations and strategies to overcome this overthinking. Let's straight away get into the video. Friends, let's see what is overthinking, the situations today, and its statistics. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your thoughts? Do you find yourself caught up in distressing cycle of over-analyzing your thoughts? Many people have expressed frustrations, even anguish with their relentless experiences of self-imposed mental interrogation. Overthinking is a prominent characteristic of worry, rumination, and obsessive thinking. Overthinking comes in ruminating about the past and worrying about the future. In very simple terms, when you worry, you are triggering a stress response in your body and it releases a stress hormone, cortisol. It also slows your body's ability to make testosterone. The combined effect of increased cortisol and lowered testosterone may make you feel more anxious. Like the past, we have lots of additional fears and uncertainties today. COVID-19 situation mounts a fear every day. People are worried too much about what will happen next. The world is witnessing increasing deaths and enduring with too much of unpredictability, unforeseen issues, and no clue for solutions whatsoever. At this juncture, overthinking has become norm of the day in all. Nevertheless, dwelling on the things that you have no control over won't help you to develop new insights. Overthinkers spend a lot of time trying to understand the causes and the meaning of their thoughts. Science reveals that thinking too much can take the toll on the general well-being. Overthinking can set you up for a vicious cycle that's hard to break. It wreaks havoc on the mental peace. You lose your peace of mind. Overthinkers don't sleep well because ruminating and worrying keep them awake at night. Statistically speaking, overthinking is among young and middle-aged adults than old people. Women overthink more than men. 57% of women and 43% of men are overthinkers. Now let's see, why do we overthink? Overthinking is very common and may be caused by self-doubt and self-esteem issues. Concern about repeating past patterns in relation to prior bad experiences, traumatic experiences, anxiety, and etc. Many people overthink because they are scared of the future and what could potentially go wrong. You are overthinking so much because you are too bored. We overthink because we look desperately for certitude of answers. We like certainty and we like being in control. But life is a mystery which only unravels gradually. Here are the signs and symptoms of overthinking. If you are wondering whether overthinking is a problem for you, consider the following questions. Are you easily aware of what you are thinking at any given moment? Do you often question why you are having certain thoughts? Do you often look for deeper meaning or personal significance of your thoughts? When feeling upset, do you often focus on what you are thinking? Do you have a strong need to know or understand how your mind works? Do you feel it's important to have strict control over your thoughts? Do you have low tolerance for spontaneous, unwanted thoughts? Are you often in struggle to control your thoughts? If you have answered yes to many of these questions, it's possible that you have a tendency to overthink. Let's now look into the consequence of overthinking. Research says dwelling on your shortcomings, mistakes, and problems increase your risk of mental health problems. Overthinking will lead to many issues such as indecision, avoidance, health, career, self-identity issues, procrastination, anxiety, depression, insomnia, loneliness, fear, etc. Here we will discuss about 4 important consequences. 1. Anxiety. Worrying about the future prevents you to be in the present moment. Too much of anxiety can make you miserable and exhausted. It can lead you to suicidal ideations and suicide itself. 2. Depression. Depression is a consequence of being stuck in the past. Thinking about the past events over and over again makes you miserable. Some people carry around heavy cross of the past every moment of their life. However, worrying about those experiences is an absolute nonsense. Depression can lead you to suicidal thoughts. The third, insomnia, lack of sleep. Have you ever experienced that you want to go to sleep, but your active mind is withholding you from doing so? An overthinking mind can cause insomnia, lack of sleep. This is potentially a dangerous condition because sleep is essential for your well-being and functioning during the day. A common symptom is waking up early in the morning and being unable to go back to sleep even when you had about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. The fourth, paralysis. Overthinking can result in not able to make decisions. Perhaps you have too many ideas, or you have thought about 1,000 scenarios about how you will make a wrong decision. They are paralyzed by their thoughts. In other words, overthinking leads to wasted opportunities. Friends, let's now see some recommendations, some strategies to stop overthinking. Be aware of overthinking. You need to know when it's happening. Awareness is the beginning of change. Stop fighting with your thoughts, but begin to accept and make efforts to stop certain thoughts. Challenge your perfectionistic standards. Are you overly focused on negativity and unrealism while discounting the positivity? Try relating to your thoughts differently via mindfulness, prayer, exercise, dancing, learning an instrument, knitting, painting, and drawing. Write your thoughts in a piece of paper and resolve them rather than letting them circle around in your head. Talk to someone about your problem and gain new perspective. Create positive emotions, watching something funny, listening to an upbeat song. Keep the focus on active problem solving. Ask yourself what steps you can take to learn from the mistake or to avoid future problems. Be more optimistic towards life. Realize that some things are beyond our control. Don't be too hard on yourself. Be compassionate towards yourself. My dear friends, hope these recommendations and strategies you will find it helpful. If you like my video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.